right. Hey, how you doing? Just some technical difficulties here. Ryan J here. We're gonna do a quick live before I'm either gonna pan fry these hamburgers or grill them. And I'm not sure. I mean, both are super tasty to do. Pan fry or on the grill. I've done both and both have turned out super awesome. All right, quick doing a live here, and I just wanted to announce that today I released a new podcast episode on massive life-changing value, and today during the podcast I was talking about self-love. So if you're interested in that, go ahead, check it out. It's on Spotify and I don't know, 15 different other podcast platforms. However you listen to your podcasts, you'll be able to find it. Massive life-changing value. That's self-love today. So next week, I'm gonna be talking about having better confidence. All right, so I was doing some research today and what the gurus say. So I listened to 3 different TED Talks and I don't know, a couple different other pod or YouTube videos for ideas. And I'm going to go over 4 with you. And then I'm going to tell you my secret recipe. Well, it's not a secret. It's just delicious. It's just delicious of what I do to my hamburgers. And I'm going to ask you guys in a poll, are you a griller or do you pan fry your hamburgers? So that's the poll question. That's the poll question. Because I do it both ways and both are, well, they have their own unique flavor. So I want to know what your unique flavor is and what you jive on. All right. So with better confidence, and I'm doing this for my dogs running around. Jake, special guest. So I'm doing research because next week I'm going to be talking about better self-confidence and building your self-confidence and having self-confidence. And, are there things and practices you can do to increase it? Because I think it would be beneficial for everybody to have better self-confidence. So with that being said, I'm going to try and help you out. So I've done some research. And one guy said self-talk. Okay, well, the little voice in your brain that goes off, that's like, oh, I'm not good enough, or man, I'm the best. What did Muhammad Ali say? I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest in the world. So that is the self-talk. Okay, all right. I venture to gather that has some merit. All right. How you think about yourself and the words that play in your mind. Sure. I'll agree with that. Here's what I 100% agree with is association. The people you hang out with and the people that you surround yourself with. All right. There's a reason why your parents told you to don't hang out with that kid down the street, the bad seed kid down the block. There's a reason why your parents told you that, because they knew association. All right, you hang out with the bad kid, well, chances are, get what I'm saying? So I think we tend to forget that as adults in life, that association is extremely powerful. So I 100% agree with that one, and I'm going to write that down. Practice and repetition. Here's another one. Practice and repetition. Okay, all right. I'll give that some weight. I'll give that some weight. You know, I'm not always good. Matter of fact, the debate's still out if I'm good at Facebook Lives. Now, I can tell you for a fact that my first one was absolutely garbage. 100% garbage. Have I gotten better? I don't know. I've been putting in practice. I've been putting in the work. So hopefully I'm getting a little bit better. I know this. I'm not scared anymore to push go live. So I guess that in a sense, because I'm not scared anymore, I have built up my self-confidence. So the more you do something repetitively and more and more and more and practice, you know, you build your self-confidence in that skill set. All right, I get it. Visualization. One more time. Visualization. All right, so how do you think of yourself in your mind? All right, and like, what kind of precepts do you have of yourself and where you want to be and why aren't you there, and you know how you think of yourself in your own mind? All right, I'll give that some weight. I think that's a little bit more on the psychology side of building confidence. Yeah, all right, it probably holds some water, but man, truth be told, association, your practice and repetition, and here's one that, I mean, I think this wasn't in any of the TED Talks or in any of the podcasts or videos that I watched. I wrote down overcoming adversity. Like if you struggled at something and there was a wall and there was a struggle that you had to overcome, all right, you know, and we've all been there. I mean, life isn't all like flower fields and rainbows. Like, I think people are meant to struggle. Struggling and overcoming, I believe, when you do, you have built self-confidence. I think like learning and living life, that is the best teacher. You know, there's a couple of these in here that like do with your mind frame and your mindset. All right, yeah, I get it. That's probably important. But hell, getting out there in the world and, you know, struggling and figuring it out and doing it. One, you're going to build character. Building character, you're going to build your self-confidence. I don't know. I'm a firm believer in that. I have overcome, and I know when I have overcame that I feel better, a whole lot better on the other side. All right, so that's my research on next week's podcast episode on better confidence. All right, forget all that stuff. Back to the hamburgers. Told you I was going to tell you my secret recipe. So first off, I use 80-20 ground beef. All right, I want a high fat content. Now, if I could get higher fat content, I would, but most places tend to go with the 80-20. All right, 80% of the lean, 20% fat. If it was my choice, and I was the butcher guy, and I've even asked the butcher guy to like grind me up some, and it's kind of like hard for him to go 70-30. So, all right, it is what it is. 80-20, we'll go with it. Then I saute some onions. All right, chop them up real fine. Saute them up. I'm not throwing them into the mix raw. I'm sauteing them. I've also cooked up a sheet tray of bacon. Okay, so I got the bacon, I got my onions, and then Lawry's seasoned salt. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, and then Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. I've picked two super hard words to say in this live. Worcestershire, and then Heinz 57. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. What I do then is incorporate all the ingredients. Oh, I've thrown the caramelized onions in there. I've chopped up the bacon real fine, thrown that in there, mixed it all, incorporated it all together, threw it in the refrigerator. It's been in the refrigerator for about 2 hours now, so that's cool. Now it's about time to pull it out and make patties out of it. And that's my secret recipe. Go ahead. Yeah, you can have that one. I hope you had a pen and some paper, because I think that was a writer downer. Definitely a writer downer. And again, let me know in the comments if you're a pan fryer or if you're a griller. That's what I got for you today. Ryan J, make it an epic day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I got cooking to do. Bye-bye.